Expedite, the pre-workout, is designed to really help you get through those moments where you feel a little fatigued. Sometimes your body does get a little tired, you know, it gets a little sore. With this kind of stuff, it picks you right back up.
I've been ready for this fight. I was ready back in October. And the thing is too, like, it just gave me extra time to get ready. You know, like, I had dislocated my knee and I really couldn't do nothing. And then when they rescheduled the fight, it was actually close. When they rescheduled the fight, I had just got out of therapy. And I was still doing therapy when I first had started the last camp. And as the therapy continued, and then it got toward like the last 3-4 weeks, I was able to run and everything. So I felt okay, but I was still good enough to beat her. You hear what I'm saying? So now that my knee is completely healed, I'm running, I'm sprinting. I have 8 weeks, 3 months. It's gonna be a whole different ballgame than what it was before. Like, maybe I would have beat her up less in Michigan. Now that we're here and I've had extra time, extra training, just to even having the time to watch more video of her, I have no words.
Has the fight became personal?
I don't take nothing personal. As much as she say, see, the thing is, you don't want to piss me off. I'm one of those people. If you piss me off, you really get beat up. That's why Hammer I showed out on her. I had my hand down on her. She couldn't even hit me. Used all my skills. Now I'm bringing out the whole arsenal on Ivana when if I even be half the fighter I was against Hammer, she'll get knocked out. Now that I'm going to come in and be over the top, I'm going to embarrass her just because of her ignorance and her stupidity.
Claressa, how difficult or frustrating was it to have a full camp last time, make weight, not have the fight, and have to do the cycle all over again? Was that really tough for you?
I wouldn't say that it was tough. You know, when the fight got canceled, it more hurt my feelings more than anything. You know, because I had came out from 185 that time to come to 154. And I just was like, man, I put in so much hard work. I was working out twice a day, every day. You know, so for me, it was like, and it was a real opportunity for the people who I love so much. You know, like, that's what I was doing it for. Not that, I just had this big thing to fight at home. It's like, Flint is really behind me. They're driving from Flint to come to Atlantic City. You know, so for me, I really wanted to see that positive change in Flint. And when that opportunity was stolen from me, you know, with everything that happened, the hard work and losing the weight, that more irritated me, but it more hurt my feelings to not actually be able to bring that hope and that positive to my city of Flint, Michigan, when we needed the most.
Yeah, because I felt for you, having to cut the first time down to 154, making it, and then you weren't able to fight, and I was like, oh man, like, she got to be really upset right now.
I was upset, and I was emotional behind closed doors, and a lot of my friends came and checked on me daily, you know, because everybody know how much I love boxing, you know, and they know how, you know, boxing is not something I do for a hobby, you know, but like, it's my life, it's my job, you know, so it was heartbreaking for me more than anything. Not just like not making a weight, but not being able to fight more what made me mad, you know. But I weighed 154 pounds on October 4th, and the only person who didn't go on the scale that day was Ivana. So now we're here.
So just for the record, Christina Hammer, you see her as a better fighter than...
She's way better than Ivana. I'm about to say, are you handing me that? Oh.
She's way better than Ivana.
She's way better than Ivana. Ivana's talking a good game, but she's only doing that because of the stuff that happened in Flint with her coach. She feels like that's gonna make her a superstar. But what she gotta realize is that what she's doing is ignorant, and that once the fight is over, she'll be a blast from the past. It'll be, once the fight is over, nobody will be talking about her. They won't be talking about her, and the incident that happened in Flint will always be remembered. It was some crazy stuff that happened, but her, they're not going to even remember her name after I beat her down on Friday.
My last question. Did you feel a certain kind of way because you had a great year last year? Did you feel a certain kind of way that they didn't give you Female Fighter of the Year?
No. Nah, because I only fought one time last year.
That's true. But it was significant.
Yeah, it was a significant fight that I won, you know, dominantly and didn't have a close fight.
Right.
But as long as a woman is getting an award, I'm cool, you know. So a lot of the other women, like, they don't applaud me, but I applaud who was the winner, Katie Taylor. Yeah. I mean, she fought a couple times with tough opponents, even though people feel like, you know, she may have lost the fight between her and Delphine Pursoon. Hey, she still fought. She's still a pioneer in women's boxing. She's still taking on the best challenges. And I hear she's supposed to be fighting Amanda Serrano in April. So, just, hey, congrats to her. And I wish all the women much success this year.
Respect.
Claressa, without looking past your opponent, I have to talk a little bit about the MMA. Kayla Harrison just fought, won her PFL championship. I know
She might be coming to the fight too.
Oh wow. I know that you also said John Jones, Kayla, they all offered to help you out with MMA. Are those guys helping you out with that MMA debut that you're speaking of?
Say it again?
Is John Jones, Kayla, all those people helping you out with that MMA debut that you're not?
Yeah, they're going to help me, and I'm super excited about it, and I'm just ready to learn, you know. That's why I'm so great in boxing, because I keep learning. I keep getting better. I keep getting stronger, and it's a new avenue for me, a little bit, and I say that because of the jiu-jitsu part. Like, I can actually do a little bit of wrestling.
Oh wow!
And you guys know I can fight, but you guys never seen me in a street fight. Probably never will, because I stopped street fighting years ago. But I was quite a beast at it. So I think it's all about learning the right stuff, getting the right kind of potion together to make me the fighter that I want to be in that. But I do look forward to having my first MMA fight at the end of the year. And we've had talks with one championship, UFC, Bellator, and it's one more.
I don't know, you probably got everything.
Bellator, one championship, PFL.
Okay.
So we've had talks with everybody, and they're all like so interested. I'm interested. It's all about who makes the best deal.
What made you want to do it? Because a lot of boxers say it, they want to, but you know, they're like, nah. Or tell them to bring them over to boxing. You're going over there. You don't see.
I mean, I would love to fight Amanda Nunes in the boxing ring also, of course. But as far as MMA, I'm going to do that whether I fight against Amanda Nunes or not. You know, because it's a combat sport. You know, and it's a lot of comparison, but they get more recognition on the MMA side than we do here on the boxing side. Like, there's not a, you know, she's a two-weight division champion, but I'm a two-time division world champion over here holding 7, 8 belts, and it's like my recognition isn't as high as hers, and I feel like I'm a way better fighter than her. So just with that, that's why I want to go over there and do it. And I'm 24. It's gonna be fun to learn that new stuff and just see what happens. But I do everything to win. So I'm training once I start that to win. Whoever I get in there with needs to know that I'm coming to win. I'm not gonna lay down for nobody.
Claressa, Brian mentioned some of the work you do for mental health, depression issues. Why specifically that cause?
Well, growing up in Flint, Michigan, it's like, well, I've been all over the world. I've traveled to maybe 12, 14 different countries, and you see how it's just different. And I think that Flint gets ignored, and just some of the rural areas in America, like Chicago, Flint, Detroit, it's a high murder rate. And when you know, have people getting killed, people getting murdered, your brother, your sister, your cousin, and your parents, you know, dying from drug abuse and everything, there's nobody there to help them. You know, if this happens to somebody who is in a different area, they would begin some kind of therapy, you know, or somebody there to help them. But in Flint, it's just a bunch of broken families and people dealing with a lot of pain and not learning how to express themselves. And I was one of those kids, so that's why I want to, you know, help them learn now that if you learn how to deal with these things now, it'll make it easier for when you get older. Like me, I've dealt with depression. I'm not loud and I don't tell everybody that, but that's something that I deal with all the time.
In your adult life?
In my adult life now. And I've been, you know, battling it, but the best thing for me is just, you know, staying positive. Boxing helps me. And that's why I had my program with the kids, because it was just like, I really want them to know that you have to, pain is going to come, things are going to happen, it's all about how you deal with them. You can't keep everything bottled in. It's got to find a way to release it. So with my program, we help them release their anger by boxing. We We had kids with anger problems. We had kids who just held everything in and never even talked. We showed them how to box. We ran with them. We played flag football with them. We had singing. We had a studio. It was across the street from the church. We even had writing, just giving kids a way to express themselves. And before all of our classes start, we would just sit down and, hey, what is everybody feeling today? And everybody would write it down. Some people were good, some were bad, but they were great when they left. And the fact that we shared it, it was people able to help certain kids in whatever area that they need to be helped in. And I mentored over 200 kids when I was injured with my dislocated knee in over 3 months. And every kid that was in my program is just different now. And I mean happier. I mean, it was kids in our program who were getting bullied. It was kids in our program who had anger problems. Kids in our program who were scared to talk, scared to open up to people. Now these kids who didn't even talk will not ever shut up. And it's a few kids who want me to come back to Flint and train them because they want to become boxers now. And just giving them, just teaching them a way to better deal with life. And I didn't have nothing to help me with that except boxing. So everything I've learned off of that, it stems from boxing, controlling my anger, speaking up for myself, having some kind of having some discipline, knowing that everything may not go your way, but that don't mean you can just act crazy. And I just want to teach the kids that, and they really need therapy. So for us, it was like therapy, and all those kids would tell you, like, I'm like the aunt, the sister, the mom, because we had kids in our program who moms had passed away. And I mean, it was just a great experience for me just to know that I could help those kids be better in the future.
And let me ask you a question, guys. Do you feel like, because I know you're active on Twitter, you know?
Yeah, I deactivated.
Very active on Twitter. You wear your heart on your sleeves. Do you feel that you maybe, for lack of a better term, misunderstood by most people, or misunderstood by the media, or misunderstood by how you want to get your point across?
I'm not misunderstood. It's that I'm hated because I'm a female boxer that talk trash and I'm in a male-dominated sport. That's all that's about. When you have people who want women to be quiet and to go in the kitchen and cook, I get that all the time. Or people like him who say a woman will never make close to $1 million in boxing. Now he gets a little agitated because I'm close to making $1 million in boxing.
Kim?
Some bums.
Steve?
Let him go. Fly. You know what I'm saying? But people like him get up, like he get upset with my success. Instead of like saying like, good job, you're doing great things for the sport of boxing, him and others try to nitpick at little things like, oh, she talked too much trash, or oh, she needs to be like this because she's a woman fighter, or she's ghetto and she's unclassy. And it's like, how am I unclassy? But Deontay Wilder isn't unclassy when he says, I love Deontay Wilder. He said he want to catch a body. I don't want to kill nobody. I just want to whoop a girl's ass. But I'm unclassy for saying that. You know, so things like that in that nature is more where the hate comes from. I'm not misunderstood because I say what I feel and I mean it. You know, and we all say stuff that maybe we shouldn't say, but the truth will never get old and the truth will never go out of style. So being honest is something that people need to take a lesson in and stop trying to be perfect for everybody, because I'm just not going to do that. Not with women's boxing and not with anything else that I do.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.